Hello, my name is Armando and this is my project, a tutorial on how to find the zeros of a function. I will show you how to find the zeros of first, second and third degree function. The zero of the function is the value of x when y equals 0.
The first degree function we will be using is 2x plus 47. To solve it, we must equal the function to 0. After doing this, we must solve for x. This is how we obtain the zero of our function. Now, let's graph our function. We have one point, which is the 0. But in order to draw the line, we need 2. Now, let's say that when x equals minus 15, using our function, we can see that y will equal 17. Now we can graph our function. Moving on to second degree functions, our example will be f of x equals x squared minus 56x plus 3. There are many methods to find the zeros of these functions. The one that I like the most is factorizing using the quadratic formula. That's the one that I will show you today. We separate our terms into a, b, and c, and then we plug in the values to the quadratic formula. This will give us two answers. Those two answers will be the two When we
zeros
graph
of
a
our
second
function.
degree function, we always get a parabola. That is why we have 2 points. Now we need to find the vertex. For that, we have to use the midpoint formula using the two zeros that we got from the quadratic formula. The result will be our x coordinate. Now we plug in that same result into our function to get our y coordinate for the vertex. Now it is time to graph our function. First, we locate our two zeros on the graph. And then we draw our vertex. And this is how we draw our parabola out of the function. Moving on, I will show you the zeros of our third degree functions already graphed. To do this, I will be using an online function grapher. There are many sites you can use like GeoGebra and Desmos. I prefer Desmos because it automatically shows you the zeros of your function. You may have expected for us to get 3 points, but that is incorrect, because not necessarily third degree functions will cross the x-axis 3 times. And as with this function, we only get 1 point. And there we have it, the zeros of our third degree function.